The Tampa Bay Buccaneers needed to beat the Atlanta Falcons today if they had any hopes of winning the NFC South. They gave the 9-1 Birds all they could handle. In the third quarter, it's 13-10 Bucs. Atlanta's Matt Ryan going deep, hooking up with Julio Jones, who breaks a tackle and he takes it in for the 80-yard touchdown. The Dirty Birds up 17-13, but the Bucs respond. It's Doug Martin. He gets the rock, and the muscle hamster goes in for the 1-yard score. That's his nickname, you know. It was the hamster's second TD of the day. 20-17 Buccaneers. But Michael Turner would score to put the Falcons back on top for good. They win 24-23. A heartbreaking loss for the Bucs.
But I do think missed opportunities is a big part of it. There were some chances in both offensively and defensively and in the kicking game. We just we haven't been making all of them, but we've been making a lot of them. And today we only made some of them.
The Dolphins and the Seahawks at Sun Life Stadium. The Finns trying to shake a 3-game losing streak. Fourth quarter, game tied at 14. Dolphins kickoff to Leon Washington, who has 7 career kickoff returns for touchdowns, and, well, you can make that number 8 because he is mucho hombre, right, Haley? What does that mean? A lot of man. He goes 98 yards for the score. The Seahawks lead 21-14, but later in the fourth, Ryan Tannehill for the score. And then with time running out, it is Dan Carpenter from 43 yards out. He sticks it. That's the game winner. Dolphins win 24-21.
You know, everyone just did their job. You know, that's the thing. You come to find out, you know, if everyone does their job and does it well, you're going to execute. So we got a lot of reps at 2-minute in practice this week, and so we felt really comfortable out there. No panic. Everyone had on their mind they were going to go get it the win.
All right. Sorry about the Spanish there, Haley. The Saints hosting the Niners, tied at 14 in the third. Colin Kaepernick getting his second straight start, rolling out, hits Frank Gore for the 11-yard touchdown, 21-14 49ers. Later in the third, Drew Brees going over the middle. Marquise Colston is drilled, and Dante Whitner makes the interception. He's off to the races, 42 yards for the score, and the Niners win 31-21. To the scoreboard, the Steelers had 8 turnovers and lose to the Browns. Do you have that many turnovers when you cook, Haley?
Not usually.
So. All right, the Bengals win. Andrew Luck and the Colts, they beat the hapless Bills. Jacksonville gets a rare win. They beat the Titans 24-19. The Bears blow out the Vikings. Rams knock off the Cardinals. The Ravens rally to jolt the Chargers. In overtime, that hurts. And the Broncos add to the Chiefs' woes. Well, the stadium lights haven't even cooled off in Tuscaloosa from Saturday night's Iron Bowl, and Auburn has fired head coach Gene Chizik. Chizik ended the year with a 49-0 loss to Alabama and finished the season 3-9. Just 2 years ago, Chizik was the toast of the Tigers town after winning the national championship. Now he's looking for a job, but don't feel too sorry for the coach. Listen to this. His buyout will total $7.5 million, and he's going to get a monthly check for the next 3 years of $208,000. Well, this week's BCS poll is out, and here's what it looks like. Notre Dame is still at the top spot at number 1. Alabama's number 2. Georgia 3. Oregon and Florida, or flip-flop that. Oregon is on number 5. Florida's number 4. Well, let's get back to the Dolphins game. Had to show this right in the middle of the game. The automatic sprinklers go on. It stopped play for a few moments, if we can take that video. Doesn't look like, oh, there it is. Right in the middle of the game. Somebody forgot to check the timers on the sprinklers, and it stopped the ball game for a few minutes, and I think somebody might be in a little bit of trouble. And some more odd stuff from the NFL. This comes courtesy of Ed Hockley. He's known for being a solid referee as well as a buff one. Tonight he was also known to be a polite and well-thought-out referee. Take a listen.
The runner's buttocks was down on the ground before the ball came loose.
That's one way to say it.
That is one way to say it, and I think that's the only way to say it. You've got a bunch of kids in the stands, and that's a good way to do it. And tonight, actually, on another telecast, that buttocks was used again. So Ed Hockley's the trendsetter.
Now, I've got one more thing to say. I've been taking it from you and Eric all day, and I just have to say, go Steelers.
Okay.
They will be back.
You're a fan. You're a real fan.
We'll have one look at your forecast coming up next.
Even after 8 turnovers.